Yo, we're back with another Vault video. We are in the third week of the season, the second reset, the second official reset. And I'm just going to go through my vault decision, and I'm going to probably spend some time doing it on my other tanks as well. But I'm going to be opening this as the Brewmaster specialization, and this is for a few reasons. And in previous tiers, it was weird because sometimes we'd want to open the vault as Windwalker because certain damage trinkets were kind of locked behind that specialization. For example, I believe last season, if you were raiding in the War Within in Nurabar Palace and you wanted the damage trinket from Queen Ansarek, for example, you'd have to open it as Windwalker to get the trinket. Now this season, what's kind of interesting is that our best damage trinket actually comes from Priory, and it's a Brewmaster trinket. And this thing does an insane amount of damage. So we're going to be opening this Brewmaster, hoping for that, and of course anything else, really. I don't know what else I would really want outside of anything on the Mythic track. We do get a Catalyst charge this week, which is really good. So I'm really just looking for like any main stat piece or a trinket. So let's open this up. I believe I got a full hero raid vault along with Mythic, as well as Mythic Plus. All right, cool. Fuck. Cool beans. Starting off with the raid track, we got a Mythic Crit Haste Ring. This isn't terrible, but this is more of like a Mistweaver ring, if anything, but I don't really play Mistweaver, so I probably wouldn't ever take this. On the hero track, we have Crit Mastery Hood. This is the Galliwix helm, I believe, which is part of the Rogue set, which is pretty sick looking, but probably not going to take it. And then we got Capo's Molten Knuckles, which would be a really good pickup if I didn't already have it. So I'm most likely going to pass on this. Now, I also got the High Altitude Turban on the Mythic track. Now, this is an item that I would probably catalyze. Now, I already have it catalyzed as well, and I'm utilizing it, but it would save me 15 crests. So that's an option. We also have our boots here, but unfortunately, currently, I have crafted boots, which are giving me my second embellishment. So that's probably not the best play. Now, in the future, I do plan on swapping this embellishment to bracers, but this is going to be like a couple weeks down the road. And then lastly, we have Mythic shoulders, which are great. And then I wouldn't have to catalyze anything, so I can save that catalyst charge for something else, like pants, for example, because I have pants on the champion track. But the problem is, not even a problem, but I do still have Heroic Raid to do this week, which I could always snag the pants from there instead, like a tier token, if no one needs it. And the shoulders I currently have, and a bigger reason why I upgraded them all the way to 665 already, is that they have Leech on them. So I'm not really in a rush to replace my shoulders quite yet. Last but not least, we have a core recycling unit. I don't believe this trinket is valuable like at all. Add an energy core to the container every enemy slain up to a maximum of 20. There's no way that's good, right? Consume all sword cores to surge your sword of energy, instantly healing you for 1.6 million with each core. So could this technically be like a 20 million heal? There's no way we take this, right? And lastly, I have a veteran track piece. Never gonna take that ever. I think out of this entire thing, so it's like no, already have. No, probably take, and then these are no. So we're probably going with the hood here. This isn't a terrible vault. And while it like, you know, Capos would be sick if I didn't already have it. And it is unique equipped, so I can't take two of them. So I think I end up going with High Altitude Turban. And we're just vibing with it. All right. Well, that's the vault. That's cool. So like I said, we do have a Catalyst charge this week. So you can catalyze a piece of gear, and in this case, I can catalyze this up on the Mythic track, which is super nice. It'd be cool if it had like a socket or something in it. It's also now going to give me the green version of this helm, which is sick. I really like this model. So currently I have now the head and shoulders on the Mythic track, which is pretty dope, and I'll probably be upgrading like my gloves this week. So I'll have the gloves as well. I'm very excited to actually finish this set out at some point in the near future. Eventually, I'll probably catalyze Boots, but I'd like to see Boots again in my vault for the Mythic Track Catalyst. So overall, we're feeling pretty good. So this is an item that I'm going to be able to jack up all the way to 678. I probably will spend a good bit of my crafts or my crusts doing that this week. So we'll see. We get another 90 crests, and I'm actually done with Rune Track completely. So the last things that I need to upgrade will be these like mythic pieces. So we're going to probably send 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then I think that's it, right? Maybe I'll upgrade Helm. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a long week. Anyways, that's the Brewmaster Monk. So let's log over and check out other tanks. All right, next we have the Protection Warrior. This is a tank that I have been thoroughly enjoying. It does so much damage, and I've been playing a lot of Fury and Protection, and I've been having a lot of fun in keys. I haven't done these a lot on stream only because, I don't know, I'm just doing it in my free time. And yeah, we'll see what we can get. I'm going to probably open it as Protection once again, just because I do want to target a couple of specific protection items, specifically like trinkets, like I talked about in the Brewmaster section with Tome of Late Devotion. I did a couple of heroic bosses and mostly Mythic Plus this last week and a couple of Delves. Damn, okay. We got some stuff to work with here, but we're going to start off by looking at our raid loot. So we have gloves here, which are very nice. And the reason why gloves are nice is because I don't have 4 set yet. And so this would complete my 4 set, because what I would do is I would catalyze the gloves and I would catalyze legs that I already have. But the problem with doing that is this isn't Mythic Track, and I do have Mythic Track loot available, though it's not necessarily great. We also have Reverb Radio, which is also a very good Protection Warrior trinket because it gives you kind of ramping haste, which will make combat feel fairly good. And then we have a tier helm, which are the worst stats. I don't think I'd want this. Plus, it's on the champion track. So I'm probably going to ignore this, unfortunately, because I do really want the gloves. It would be a very good immediate gain, but it's not. It's something that I can farm from Mythic Plus, and so it would be a kind of a trap to take. Now, down here, we do have a haste crit ring, which is extremely valuable. This with sockets would probably end up maybe replacing Circe's Circlet for me. But I think more importantly, we do have a main stat mythic piece, which arguably is better, and I would catalyze these into tier. Remnant of Darkness, not a super great trinket. Hero track bracers probably don't need, and then veteran track, like shoulders, probably. I mean, they're sick. Look, those are so sick. What? Oh man. Too bad it's not transmog time. Anyways, we're gonna probably take the legs, because I will end up catalyzing these, which will be great. I do have raid this week, so I always have the chance to grab like heroic gloves or other pieces from there. I also have mythic raid as well, but for now we're probably gonna send the legs. Yeah, because I farmed these legs last week, but I guess I won't need them. Sick. Okay, cool. Last but not least, we have Paladin. Now the Paladin's pretty sick because it's not a bad tank to play. I didn't play it as much as I did my Warrior and Brewmaster in the last like 2 weeks, but I have been having a good bit of time on it. It is looking a little bit more meta than the other tanks, so if I ever need to play something that's stronger, I can always play it. And then we also have the fact that my raid team doesn't have a Paladin right now, so I'm gearing it just in case we feel like we really, really need Devo Aura. So yeah, here we are. So we're going to open this as protection. I was able to get I think 4 or 5 keys done last week, so this vault's not going to be as big, but we're just hoping for tier, and we got it. Awesome. So we got a Crit Mastery ring. This probably isn't the best ring for protection, so I'm probably going to skip it and just go right for the tier. It's on Mythic Track legs. I'm super down with this. We also got Hero Track from our Delves, I guess. So remember, if you are planning on playing an alt ever, Delves are like a very good cheat. You can just do like 2 tier 8 Delves, get Hero Track gear, and you're going to be all set a couple weeks down the road. So make sure you're doing your Delves, people. All right, but we are taking our pantaloons here. Now this character doesn't have really like any other tier. With these pants, I can now make 2 set with hero shoulders. I believe this week in Heroic I am going to be raiding though, so I'm going to be aiming to get my 4 set this week. I will also have a 3 catalysts, so I really only need 1 tier item. But that's big. I'm not going to wear them quite yet. I'm actually going to have to like look and see if I can make 4 set elsewhere, but these are very good pants with high haste, low mastery, so I'm vibing with it. Let's fucking go. All right, the true last but not least, the VDH. So kind of same thing here. I think I only ended up doing like a 4 key and a couple of delves, so this vault's going to be even more lackluster. But that's okay. We're going to just whip this open, see what we get. Of course, naturally, I get hands on the hero track, which I already have, and I get Sigil of Algari Concordance. Okay, we're going to take this for like free crest upgrades. Or do I go for... Hear me out, hear me out. I can get 30 crests, which would allow me to actually upgrade more gear. Ooh. Don't need. Definitely don't need. Yeah, this guy's down bad. I don't know if I actually ever really play with Algari. I'm going to take tokens. Week 2 tokens, baby. Algari's just so bad, dude. That's beans. All right. Do I even include this in the video? Yeah, sure. Anyways, that's Vault. So, like I said, you have you have an extra catalyst charge this week. So most players, if you got super, super, super unlucky, you can get 3 sets. You just have to farm, obviously, like 1 piece from the raid. LFR, normal, heroic. That's probably your best bet at getting 4 set. If not, you're going to get it in 2 weeks from now. But best of luck trying to get that if you've been unlucky with your vault. And yeah, I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.